Okay, this is the results of a design idea that I had to replace a traditional inverter at my workshop. What I've got in my workshop is just a cheap solar panel system from Harbor Freight. And I've got a small lithium iron phosphate battery, and I was using just a regular small car inverter to power one of these lights at my workshop. And I was basically trying to get a system where I could leave the light on day and night, and the battery would be topped off from the solar panel, and I could just leave a light on in my shed. I was doing that with some good success for a week or two, and then I decided to test or just to check the milliamp draw on that little inverter. And it was drawing about half an amp just to run the single light, so I then decided to just take a personal challenge to try to beat that with a Joule ringer type design. And this is what I came up with. This right now is pulling 200 milliamps to light 12 of these lights. I've been testing this for about the last month out in my shed, and I've had light on out there just for my solar system with great success. Very minimal draw off the battery. It's very easily topped off. So I'm very happy with this. It's a great step for me to actually get a very practical system. Let me just go over what this is here. This is a met glass toroid. You can see the secondary copper windings there. I've got the primary windings down here. I've got a transistor. I've got a resistor, capacitor, diode combination here. And then I've got the high voltage coming out here into the lights that are connected in series. The other secondary winding comes into this second toroid over here. It's got two sets of windings on it, and then another capacitor bridging between those to connect them in series, and then the final connection to complete the circuit there. So again, I was just really excited that I could get such a practical amount of light for my workshop and for my solar system with this design. So just wanted to post where I'm at with it. It's the first practical Joule ringer device for serious lighting that I've come up with, and it's definitely been serving its purpose out of my workshop. So I'm going to go ahead and get this wired up in the shed. I'll probably use one or two of these as an outdoor light around the shed and then put the rest inside, but just wanted to post an update. I think I'll also post a section of this video just showing some of the different configurations. I can also connect a single, this third set of windings is better for driving a single or two or three of these lights, and then the secondary set of windings is better if you want to drive 12 or more like I'm doing here. So I just think this has great potential, you know, to be able to take any small battery pack system and a small solar panel on a camping trip, or for lighting in a small workshop or shed or cabin. I think this has great potential. This design came about through just a lot of tuning. Anybody who's built a lot of Joule Thieves, well, I'm sure will know what I'm talking about, but I just kept testing the milliamp draw, testing lights. I put a cap on myself at 200 milliamps and just tried to get the maximum amount of light I could get out of that. And this is the results of it. This coil here, this second coil wrapped on this, you can hear the change in frequency there. Maybe it's functioning as a choke a little bit, I don't know, but it was really crucial to getting this design to work. And the second thing that was crucial to getting this to work was this diode that I have here. So I'm sure there'll be requests, if there are requests for a schematic, and there probably will be, I will go ahead and make that my next step in this, is getting this thing drawn out so that others can replicate it if they want. It may be a bit of a challenge just because the toroid's something I found on eBay one time. There's a lot of spare parts. I'll need to duplicate this myself with standard parts that I can source. And once I get to that point, I will go ahead and write up a schematic for it if there's requests for that. So anyway, just thought it was great to have a really powerful Joule ringer device for an actual practical application. So just wanted to share that.